It's Motivation Monday, which means it's time to hop on r/motivation to get motivated for this upcoming week. Case of the Mondays. And I gotta tell you, I've been getting a lot of feedback that when people watch the show, it's like they're just kind of hanging out with me. I think that's dope. I love that. So if you're just hanging out with me, hey, how are you doing? Feel free to answer me. I'm gonna pause right now. So how are you doing today? Yeah, me too. It's just Mondays, man, right? How was your weekend? Oh, I bet you that was all right. Sounds fun. All right, hang out over. Now let's hop on to Motivation Monday and get motivated today. r/motivation. What do you got for me this week? Sorted by top this week. First thing up, we got a meme that says, go out there and get what you wanna. Oh man, I had a gust of wind just blow by and the door next to me closed. I thought it was a ghost. First thing up, we got a meme here that says, go out there and get to what you wanna. It's a picture of 3 pyramids. The pyramids over in Egypt. And it says, work so hard that people think the aliens did it. But here's the thing, is that aliens built the pyramids. So like, that's a fun sentiment, but maybe also try to get help from aliens? Call up Elon Musk. Call up Richard, Richard Branson, and hop on a Virgin space flight up to Mars, and let's get the aliens on this shit. I bet you they can solve COVID. So work so hard that people think aliens did it. Actually, that's pretty cute, pretty clever. I don't know, maybe they should print that out and put it on the wall. Next up, we got this cute video. I already know it's going to be cute just from looking at it. It says, love is still the best alternative, 100%. I guess this is motivating us to love more, be more positive. It says she lifts him up so they can enjoy the view together. Let's watch it. It's a guy in a wheelchair in a green shirt at some sort of canyon view. His wife or girlfriend positions him near the edge. They do like a little Titanic type thing where he's actually Rose and she's Jack. She's holding him from the back. They're looking at the view together. It's adorable. She's holding him up because he obviously can't stand. He's paralyzed. How stinking cute. Whoever's trying to bring you down is already below you, and they can below you. That's what this is saying. Oh, on the Joe Show today. He's on one. Next up is a simple quote. I was hoping we were going to get some more than just quotes this week, but it seems like it's a quote week this week. It says, be the energy you want to attract. Be the energy you want to attract. Do you want to attract high energy? Do you want to attract low energy? Are you depressed? Are you not depressed? Be the energy you want to attract. I can say that in my experience in life, being a positive source of energy definitely attracts other positive people. I always feel like I have a negative energy. People tell me otherwise, but internally I feel like I have a negative energy. And I tend to notice that sometimes I do attract negative people around me. So maybe that's a reflection of myself. I gotta turn up the positivity, and you do too. Be the energy you want to attract. This one says, assignment. Today, spend a little time being how you want your life to be. So if I want to be happy, then today I have to spend a little time being happy, which means going to the cafe and ordering a cappuccino with oat milk because it's delicious. Seriously, if you haven't tried it, I don't know if the Starbucks in the US has it. I don't know if the Starbucks near you has it, but try it out. It's so good. Next up, I already like this one. Get all your ducks in a row. The future is closer than you think. It's a picture of ducks in a row. Those ducks are, adorable, of course. Super cute. Quack, 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 quack. Mom, quack, 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 quack. Get your ducks in a row, son. Even if they're rubber duckies, get them in a row. Take a picture. Tell everyone you got your ducks in a row. There you go. There's a fun social media post for you. Motivation. Here we go. Here's some advice. How to motivate yourself with 3 simple tricks. I'm going to zoom in a little bit so we can see this a little bit better. It says, 1, create a positive environment. Strange, we were just talking about having positive energy. Music can be as powerful a motivator as motivational quotes. I agree. Maybe on our motivation, they should put some music instead of just quotes. Pictures of quotes. Each morning when you wake up, play a few pump up songs. Better yet, on Spotify, if you have Spotify, create a wake up or pump up playlist. And maybe when you wake up, play that playlist. You can listen to that and motivate yourself in the morning. You feeling motivated to smash that subscribe button and mash that bell so you get a notification every time I upload a new video? I knew that you were. And I thank you for it. Celebrate your small wins. Number 2, when you start Joe can't talk. When you think of your big goal, sometimes you start feeling overwhelmed. Why? Because big goals don't get achieved right away. I agree with this. Sometimes things feel so overwhelming. It's how I feel a majority of the time because I'm taking on such big projects in life that sometimes I feel overwhelmed and not sure what to do and how to even start. Why? Because big goals don't get achieved right away. Instead, you need to create mini goals to help excite you along the way and even create micro goals maybe that you can complete within a couple minutes to motivate you even for the day. Number 3, surround yourself with motivated people. American entrepreneur John Ron. I wonder who that is. John Ron? Why does that name sound so familiar? Is that the oh my God, what's it called? The Set It and Forget It. The Ron, maybe it's called the Ronson Grill or whatever. And on the infomercials, they're always like, set it and forget it.
I'll put it in the machine, slide it back, turn up the window, and...
That he's cooking the whole turkeys in like a rotisserie. It's something rotisserie. Regardless, you're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. I both agree and disagree with this because it takes a little bit of your agency out of the equation when you should have most of your agency. It should be on you. Okay, boy, do I really need to get a more professional setup, hey? As we were saying, you're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. I both agree and disagree, but that means just surround yourself with good people. That's kind of the sentiment there. So 3 simple tricks to motivate yourself. Create a positive environment. Listen to some great, dope music. Celebrate your big wins. Celebrate your small wins on your way to your big wins. And then also surround yourself with motivated people because you are the accumulation of the 5 people that you spend the most time with, according to John Ron. That's right. Ooh, here's some motivation from our old friend, an old friend, Play-Doh. And I'm not talking about the kid's toy where you press the newspaper onto it and then you have the print of the newspaper on the Play-Doh and then you fold it over and then you throw it at your brother or sister. Play-Doh says, never discourage anyone who continually makes progress, no matter how slow. So if you see a fat person in the gym, you should definitely be celebrating them. 1, because they're taking steps to be a better person. And 2, because it just takes some time, even if it's a little slow. Next one, I think applies heavily, especially for me. Overthinking kills your happiness. Simple, to the point. Overthinking definitely kills your happiness. You know what else kills your happiness? Fun fact, comparison. So if you're on social media all the time comparing yourself to others, even if you don't think you're doing it, you probably are. Get off of social media a little bit. Take a break from Instagram. I really have stepped away from Instagram and my happiness has gone up since doing it. I would highly encourage you to do the same thing. We got this one. It says, sometimes you need to step outside, get yourself some air, and remind yourself of who you are and who you want to be. That sounds like both a long-term thing and a short-term thing. And if you remember way back in my video about how to be a great thinker, the key is taking walks. All great thinkers, inventors, whatever, all went on walks and thought when they were walking. So I would encourage you to do the same thing. Get out there, take a walk, and think. It's clearly helpful and motivating. And easy. You got feet, man. You got feet so you can get out there, take a walk, you know? And then as always, we end on a video here. At least I always hope to end on a video. So this one says, how to deal with negative self-talk. Let's hear what this guy's got to say.
Self-talk is big nowadays. It's big. But a lot of us are self-talking lies without having put in the fucking work. When you get to the time where you need to draw on this self-talk, it's a fucking lie. Mine's truth. So where I go to at mile 75 of a 135-mile race, and I'm broke down and my feet are blistered up and I'm all just jacked up, my nutrition's messed up and I'm cramping and I'm horrible. Worst shape of my life. And I have to go another 65 more miles, 70, whatever it may be. I take that time, like I talked about being calm, and calming my mind down in hell. Because when you're at mile 75 in the worst shape of your fucking life, your mind spazzes. Yeah. It realizes I'm going 135 miles, and at 75, I can barely fucking move. I'm fucked.
So I'm not a long distance runner, but I have picked up running during the quarantine, and I can tell you that even at 4 miles for me, I start to break down and I'm like, I'm not going to make it. I can't make it back to my house. I'm not going to make it. So I totally understand where this guy's coming from, and I think it even applies outside of running to any really strenuous or stressful activity. In the middle or near the middle, even 3/4 of the way through, you just start to get into hell zone and you just start to break down. In startups, we call this the trough of sorrow. I think it's applicable among many different things, but let's see how he deals with it.
So your mind says, we're done. The end is too fucking far away. So you start drawing on all these different tools. The tools don't fucking work for you if you haven't put the time in. So what I'm doing now is I'm calming my mind down before I start self-talking. And I start to reflect back on all the years I put into making myself who I am today. All the hours, all the months I put in for training for that race. All the 3 o'clock in the morning times I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning and my feet were so fucked up and I was so just sore from the night before that I'm sitting there just looking at my running shoes like this. And then an hour later,
I've been there so many times, hunched over, just face on head like, oh God, am I going to do this? Do I have to do this? Can I do this? And he's right, man. It's just putting in the work and the time with the tools of putting your hand on your head and just going and doing it regardless of how you feel.
I put them on. That's what I'm thinking about. All those days to get me to this fucking moment right now at mile 75 where I'm all fucked up. What the fuck are you thinking now? That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that will not be for fucking nothing. We're going to figure out a way to get through this. And that's what happens. But the truth comes up. The reality comes up of what I did. If I didn't put the time in, if I didn't have 20 times looking at my shoes when I want to go do it, and I still did it, it's to doing it when you don't want to do it. That is what inches you forward. Right. That is the needle mover.
So this is actually interesting, and I think I'm actually going to cut it off here. He's probably got great advice, and if you want to, I can link to it. But the fact that he did it when he didn't want to do it, and he put in the effort, the backlog of effort that he put in is actually motivation for the future, for later. So when he's at mile 75, he can look back and say, I did all the effort. I put it in already. I did this to get here. So now we need to figure out, now that we're here, how to pull through this right now, because then I can look back on this moment for the next time and say, that's the effort that I put in to get here. How can we push through this time? So you got to put in the effort so that you can pull it on it in the future, when you're reflecting on your past when shit gets hard. Because you know what? You already put in the effort to get there. You put in the effort to get to this Monday. You got up, you drank your coffee, you got out of bed, you put your hand on your head and said, can we do this Monday? Can we do this week? And you got to wherever you are right now listening to my voice. And here you are, looking down the barrel of the week, thinking, can I do it? And you can, because you've already put in the effort. You just have to get through it so that you can finish this week and do whatever you need to do, because you're so close to the end. With that, I hope you feel motivated this Monday. That's been Motivation Monday here on the Joe Show. Happens every single Monday to kick ourselves off right. To kick ourselves. Yep, to fucking kick ourselves. To kick off our weeks right, Motivation Monday. We'll be back tomorrow with Technology Tuesday with a tech story for you to enjoy. Stay on top of the pulse in the tech and startup world. Later on in the week, we've got Window Wandering Wednesday, Thoughtful Thursday, and Free Compliment Friday, and Indie Game Weekend. If you like my content, hit that subscribe button and mash that bell so you get a notification every time I upload a new video wherever you are in the world. I appreciate it. I want to grow this channel together. Everyone says I should have more subscribers, but it comes down to you helping me out. So I appreciate your help in that. Otherwise, until next time, be good to yourself. Peace out.